Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another video on data graphing. In the previous lecture, we talked about different types of map chart, right? When we can use the map chart, tree map chart, ArcGIS map chart, field map chart, basic map chart, and heat map chart, right? So finally, today we'll finish the other parts uh, of our objective when to use what types of chart. So first one is KPI. It vastly used in the HR department, to be honest, right? Uh, for example, here for monitoring progress towards specific target or objective over the time, right? So maybe you are a sales analyst and your salespersons have some target to sell, for example, 10,000s of dollar per month, right? So at the end of the month, did he or she target fill the target or not? You can use the KPI chart, right? Displaying monthly sales figure against a sales target to assess performance. On the other hand, presenting KPI chart during quarterly business review to show stakeholders how the company is performing relative to its strategic goals. Same actually, right? Okay, it means the main objective is to identify, investigate a person or any others achieved the target or not, like this, right? So this is one example. There are some others example actually. So second one is the speedometer, right? And some cases uh, many says that the Gantt chart, right, to show how close a variable is to target or threshold. It's quite related to the KPI or any others. Popularly, this chart is known as the speedometer. So its application is quite related to the previous example, displaying the percentage of sales target achieving for month. You can monitor the customer satisfaction. For example, you have three indicators: green, yellow, and red. So when the speedometer or the meter indicates the green, it means the customer satisfaction have fulfilled. If it is in yellow position, you can say the customer satisfaction is in the moderate level, and red indicator means the customers are not satisfied at all, right? Okay, so speedometer chart. The funnel chart is very popular and effective chart, right? To identify stages in a progress where there is a significant drop off or bottleneck. For example, I am operating a e-commerce business and I posted a product's advertisement, right? Or posted a product to sale in my website. So at a specific time, for example, the 10 o'clock, right? At a time, maybe 400 customers entered in my system or shopping cart, right? So after a certain period, maybe 2 minutes later, uh, they clicked the checkout button. So within these 2 minutes, already 50 customers dropped, right? After 1 or 2 minutes later, delivery address provided or added. So within this time, more 50 customers already dropped, right? But who provided the delivery address, right? They made payment. There is no drop in here, right? But after making the payment, maybe payment mode selected, but at the final stage, 290 people or customers actually check out complete, right? So this is the 5 stages: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So within this stage, you can identify in which stage you dropped the customers, right? So you can identify the reasons why the customers didn't uh, complete the checkout, right? and you can take necessary action for in future, right? But in this way, using this funnel chart, uh, you can identify the dropout. So to identify the stage in process where there is a significant dropout or bottleneck, you can use the funnel chart, right? So please try to read these two examples. I have already said, or I tried to make it easy for you, right? For funnel chart. On the other hand, the waterfall chart, actually, we also can use the line chart, right? To illustrate how a company's revenue change over time. Waterfall chart is another option, but to be honest, in a line chart you cannot understand where the product has increased, I mean the sold was increased, where the sale was decreased, and why the sold sale was increased or decreased. But using the waterfall chart, actually you can identify this one. So if you would like to investigate why and how, right, so it's wise to use the waterfall chart rather than using the line chart, right? Okay. So next one is the combo chart. So combo chart, we use combo chart when we have multiple variables or multiple investigation. For example, in this picture, we identified the revenue per month and to investigate the profit margin. For example, this is the revenue in y-axis, and in the x-axis is the monthly revenue, right? But the here is the profit margin trend. Here you can see in January the revenue was too low, but profit was too high. Profit margin was too high, right? But in October, the revenue was too high, but maybe in many cases, or for some cases, or many reasons, the profit margin was quite low compared to January, right? So in this way, you can present uh, the combo chart, or you can create the combo chart when you will have multiple investigation, or you would like to present multiple findings in a single uh, chart, right? Okay. Decomposition tree is quite related to the tree map chart, right? It's also like the hierarchical trace. I mean, to break down the large data set into the small parts of detailed analysis, right? That's it. I think these are too easy example to understand. Please read it, right? Okay, so this is the decomposition tree. And finally, the histogram. To understand the distribution of continuous variable, once again, continuous variable, not the categorical variable, such as determining if the data is normally distributed, skewed, or has outliers, right? In many cases, actually, for statistical purpose, we need to investigate the data is normally normally distributed or not, it is skewed or not, right? If it is skewed, it's positively skewed or negatively skewed or normally distributed, right? So for this purpose, for this reason, we can use the histogram, right? So statistically, it has high value, right? Uh, that's it, I think so. So within this journey, we understand, probably if I'm not wrong, 20 graphs, right? So our objective was when to use what. So you can use the chart just dragging two variables in x-axis and y-axis, it doesn't matter. But as a researcher, as an analyst, as a student, you need to know what is the chart is meaningful or not, right? If you drag and drop two variables, the chart will produce, but the main question, is it meaningful or not, right? To make the meaningful chart for, I mean, significantly, right? So I think these 4 videos will help you in near future, in your business, in your school, right, or in your thesis, or any others. So if you are a data analyst, so you can use this theory in your future purpose. So after the next video, I would like to take leave, right? So after that, keep me in your prayers. Allah Hafiz. Bye bye.